how some immature manifestation coaches mislead others and influence others to adopt godly syndrome. How they deceive others by providing fake manifestation results, fake testimonials, and fake reviews. How they reinterpret or misinterpret the scriptures to suit their business agenda. How they manipulate you. What are the mental health issues that these people could be having? If you're interested with this topic, stay tuned till the end of the video. Hi, I am Radhika Lakshmanan. I am a karma transformational guide, and I help people to break their negative karmic patterns and heal their emotional wounds through unique regression therapy. And I teach advanced meditation as well. So let's start. Now, before I begin, I would like to emphasize that not all manifestation coaches are immature or deceitful. Okay, there are many wonderful manifestation coaches who have transformed lives. However, there is one group of immature manifestation coaches. I won't even call them coach. Many of them are just YouTubers, okay? These people have godly syndrome. I will explain to you shortly what it is, okay? They have godly syndrome. And they also misinterpret scriptures. The scriptures could be anything, okay? The scriptures could be based on some ascended master's messages. It could be Jesus Christ. It could be Lord Krishna. It could be Prophet Muhammad. Whatever, whoever it is, okay? They will misinterpret those genuine master's message, twist and turn it to suit their business interests, to suit their hidden agenda, to manipulate you, to follow them, to gain more following in the social media, to gain more clients. For example, let's say in that particular scripture, that master would have suggested fasting. What he meant was physical fasting. However, some of these narcissistic coaches might not like physical fasting. So they immediately negate that message, twist and turn it, and will tell you that that scripture's fasting is actually about mental fasting only about mental fasting. They will mislead you. Okay, they will mislead you by misinterpreting the scriptures just because they don't like to fast or just because it doesn't suit their business interests. As we all know that fasting is very beneficial in many different ways, because detoxification of the gut through healthy ways of fasting affects the mind as well. It helps us to have clear mind, healthy mind, because mind and body are connected with each other. Genuine wise coaches knows that body and mind are connected with each other. If you have problem in your guts, if you have problem in your body, your mind will be affected. That's the thing. That's the reason many scriptures suggested fasting in a very healthy way. The healthy fasting. So this is just an example. So godly syndrome also means when one feels superior, when one feels God, and they feel superior than others. Okay, they feel superior than others. They think that they are God. They don't think that they are extension of God or essence of God. No, that's a disgrace for them. Okay, they will call themselves God and superior to others without doing proper inner work, without having true self-realization, without having genuine realization. An enlightened master who claims he is God usually have had true genuine realization of God within him. He would have attained this unity consciousness, this bliss, this one with everything and everyone. Okay, they have gone beyond the illusion of body and mind. They've genuinely realized God within themselves. However, these particular coaches, immature coaches, will just simply manipulate you to think that you're God only at the level of mind, only through affirmations or visualization, immaturely, without helping you to do a true proper inner work. When you call yourself God without proper inner work, without true self-realization, you are only boosting your ego and your superiority complex. Nothing is going to change. Your misery is going to be there. Your mental health issue is going to be there. So these people, they have some sort of grandiose delusion about themselves and the reality. See, we have positive delusions related to manifestation practices, am I right? Especially when our manifestations haven't manifested yet. However, these particular coaches, they foster negative delusions, grandiose delusions, which has a lot to do with some mental health issues. Godly syndrome is also about an inflated sense of self-importance, okay, inflated sense of one's own power, authority, and importance. So many of these coaches, these immature coaches, they have inflated sense of one's importance along with the belief that they are infallibility, which means they are not capable of having any flaws at all. Okay, these usually stem from low self-esteem and feeling of powerlessness. This godly syndrome usually stems from low self-esteem and powerlessness that lead to disregard for others. Many of them have excessive need for power, admiration, and they lack empathy. They might call themselves an empaths, but in reality, they are totally opposite. Many of them are narcissists. Not all, but many of them. And they mislead others. Many of them have megalomania. They are megalomania, which means excessive belief in one's own power. So megalomania means excessive belief in one's own power and importance without proper inner work, without true self-realization or enlightenment. Okay, so as I said earlier, this God complex, this megalomania, it can stem from few causes. It could be low self-esteem. They could be suffering from low self-esteem, feeling of powerless. Many of them feel powerless by trying to cope with failure and stress. Meanwhile, some others were overly praised in their childhood. Many of them felt powerless in their childhood. In my experience, usually those who suffered powerless in their childhood try to cope with that powerless in adulthood by adopting God complex. So they cope with their stress and failure by pretending to be superior, by trying to cope up with it through adopting God complex, low self-esteem, feeling of powerlessness. It's a coping mechanism that's helping them to cope with their failure, their stress, their sense of powerlessness by pretending to be superior, by adopting God complex. They have lots of inner work to do, but they won't do it. That's the problem. They don't have any self-realization, no self-awareness. They never went through any type of spiritual awakening, no true awareness, no emotional intelligence, nothing. They would have only read some manifestation books, Western manifestation books, and some scriptures, and they will reinterpret it to suit their business agenda, as I've mentioned earlier. Many of them hire people to give fake testimonies and fake reviews for their manifestation business. If you go to their YouTube channel or their other social media channels, let's say, for example, they are sharing affirmations or subliminals or visualization, whatever, you will see many comment under their YouTube channel, under their YouTube video, in the comment section, that their life have totally transformed by listening to those affirmations. Just within few hours, just within one day, everything changed. Got thousands of dollars in the bank account. It just goes on. Okay, many of them were hired by these fake coaches. They hire them. Many are doing it. They hire people to give them fake testimony, fake reviews under different profile. Sometimes it's a short testimony, sometimes it will be very in detail. Now, are all these testimonies fake? Not really, just about lesser than 5% is genuine. Around 98%, 95%, 98% will be a fake reviews. will be fake reviews, fake testimonies. Many channels hire these people to give them fake testimonies, fake reviews. Meanwhile, some others, they just ask their friends to give them fake testimony or fake reviews. So don't blindly believe them, okay? Especially when it comes to the affirmation channels, listen to the affirmations. Nothing is wrong, especially if it's a positive one. It is beneficial. I wouldn't say that it's not beneficial. But when it comes to the subliminals, be careful. You don't know what they are inserting in that subliminals to brainwash you. Okay? Many of these immature coaches promote only affirmations and subliminals or visualization for all issues. For all issues. They will tell you these techniques alone is enough to solve all of your issues, all the problems. However, these coaches personally, in their personal life, they would have used these manifestation techniques along with some emotional healing work. They would have gone for therapy, they would have gone for counseling, they would have gone for some emotional healing coaching. They would have done their manifestation techniques alongside with some emotional healing like therapy or counseling. Despite this, they will promote to their clients or subscribers or followers that manifestation techniques or affirmation alone is sufficient for all their problems, and deep work, deep inner work is unnecessary. Do you see their hypocrisy? Do you see their hypocrisy? So they will say it's unnecessary. They will downplay the importance, the significance of healing trauma and karma. They downplay the concept of trauma and karma without knowing the fundamental principles of it and how it operates in depth. They will say, oh, trauma is nothing, you just listen to affirmation and trauma is gone. Karma is nothing, whatever you do is whatever you get. That's all they know. They only know the superficial part. They don't know about its fundamental principles and how it works in the depth. Let me tell you something, my dear spiritual warriors. Genuine coaches will never say that only their technique is enough for everyone. Genuine coaches will never say that there's only one solution for all issues. No genuine coaches will do that. Because genuine coaches know that there are multiple ways to heal us. Multiple ways. We have different personalities. We are different people. We have different issues. We have different childhood issues. We have different types of karmic patterns. We have different types of trauma. We learn through different ways. Some of us learn through by auditory, by listening. Some others might learn through visual. So all of us are different. We have different personalities. So what works for me might not always work for you, and what works for you might not always work for others. So genuine coaches usually come up with a combination of solution for everyone. They come up with a unique solution for every single person. They assess your problem individually before they tell you that all your problems can be solved just through one method. No genuine coaches will tell you that only their technique alone is enough. No genuine coaches will downplay the effect of dysregulation of nervous system, karma, trauma. They don't do such things. They don't downplay because they are extremely wise. They have done their own inner work, an extensive inner work. Meanwhile, these immature coaches, they might have went through some therapy and counseling, but they don't have the emotional maturity. There's no transformation within them. There's no self-awareness within them. There's only greed for excessive power and admiration and luxury. That's it. That's what a narcissistic coach will do. Mislead you, make you only adore them. They want you to put only them on a pedestal. They don't give a damn about your own health, your own inner being. They only care about their followers, their subscribers, their money, their views. But they will try to convince you that they really care for you. Just a lie. A genuine coach who truly cares for you will never do such things, will never mislead you, will never misinterpret scriptures, will never downplay important things in life. So these immature coaches mislead others for their own selfish gains. They mislead others for their own selfish gains. Their wisdom and knowledge is far less than that of enlightened masters or genuine wise people. Okay? They have inflated opinion about themselves despite having far less wisdom and knowledge than that of true enlightened masters and wise people. Many of these people, many of these coaches are neither happy nor peaceful in their lives. Many of them are deeply unhappy and secretly struggle with anxiety and other mental health issues while boasting that they are God. True enlightened masters who have genuinely realized God within themselves will never call themselves God or go around calling others God immaturely. They don't do it immaturely. Even if they say they are God, they will say it in different contexts. Not immaturely like these megalomania coaches. Okay? You don't see genuine enlightened master going around telling everybody immaturely that you are God, I am God, you are God, God. Only this type of immature fake coaches and false prophets will usually call themselves a God most of the time to mislead others. As I said earlier, such coaches, they build communities online and offline to reinforce their God complex. They might call you God as well. You know, that's just to cover their hidden intention. In reality, they want you to think that they are God. Okay? So they have this need to have this community to overcome their powerlessness, their low self-esteem that they have. They don't heal their low self-esteem or feeling powerlessness through real, genuine inner work. They deal with their inferiority complex and powerlessness immaturely by forming a community to reinforce the God complex within them, to boost their ego. Just to boost their ego. They try very hard to convince themselves and others that they are God. They don't like the word extension of God. They don't like the word divine spark or the essence of divine. They don't like that. You are God. You can achieve everything, anything. You can bend the universe. They refuse to do their inner work to break their limitations. They refuse to do a deeper inner work to break their limitations, and immaturely call themselves God and brainwash others to call themselves God as well without doing the proper right work. Basically, they are just boosting your ego, nothing else. They don't help you to truly realize the God within you. They don't help you to do the inner work. They're just giving you some illusion that's not beneficial for the manifestation practices. Why? Because in order to truly realize one is God, you cannot operate from the level of mind. You can't just brainwash yourself to think that you're God, to realize God. You can think you're God, but you cannot truly realize the God within you by just repeating some words. You can make affirmations or subliminals to manifest many things. But in order for you to realize true realization of God, you have to go beyond your mind. Beyond your mind. You can't work at the level of mind only to realize that you're God within yourself. You will never realize that you're God. You will never have this true realization that you're God by only working at the level of mind. There is a significant difference when an enlightened master says that they are God and when an ignorant person says that they are God. There's a significant difference. The enlightened master have genuinely realized the God within themselves. Meanwhile, the ignorant ones is just boosting their ego. True realization of God is not about manifesting money, car, success, business. True realization of God, being God, means truly realizing that they are not their thoughts, they are not their mind or body. It's about going beyond the illusions of mind and body. It's about realizing that one is the witness behind the thoughts. It's about going beyond their ego. What is ego? The false identity that we have, these personalities and all these things. This identification with the thoughts that I am the body, that I am the mind. It's going beyond the illusion of body and mind. It's truly realizing one is the powerful witness behind the thoughts. Truly realizing one is not ego. These so-called immature coaches who think that they are so great and God, they can't even detach themselves from their ego. They can't even detach themselves from their thoughts. They are identified with their thoughts and limited beliefs. Whether it's positive beliefs or negative beliefs, beliefs are beliefs. Am I right? You're associating those beliefs with your personality, and that's the problem. True realization of God is going beyond that beliefs. True realization God is about attaining the unity consciousness. It's about realizing all of us are one. It's about being in that bliss there, being one with everything, being one with the divine essence, attaining that unity consciousness. It's going beyond our thoughts. Enlightened masters who have truly realized the God within them are masters of their desires. They are not the slaves of their desires. These immature manifestation coaches are slaves to their desires and their sense organs. Enlightenment, true realization of God, it's about mastering one's senses, 5 senses. It's about omniscience, omnipresence. It's not about manifesting this, manifesting that, manifesting this. Since some of these immature coaches call themselves a God, I would like to challenge them. I want them to change the rotation of Earth right now. I want them to change the sun and moon right now. I want them to change other planets right now. I want them to bring back those dead people alive now. I want them to get 20 million subscribers or 100 million subscribers within just one day, now. If they can't do it, and they can't do it just within one day, who are they trying to cheat? Others or themselves? We call this as negative delusions. These are not positive delusions for a genuine manifestation practice. These delusions, grandiose delusions, are on another level. These people have some mental health issues. So these megalomania coaches are slaves to their desires. Although they can change their life by changing their thoughts to a certain extent, they still haven't completely achieved the true wisdom and power like our enlightened masters. They don't even have half of the knowledge and power that our enlightened masters have, who have truly realized God within self. Do you know that true enlightened masters, many true enlightened masters, have the capacity to manifest anything, most of the things, at any time, right now, immediately? Many of them have these capabilities. However, at the same time, they are also not identified with their body and mind. They know they are not their ego. They know they are not ego. They can manifest anything, but they are not identified to their mind and body. They know they are not their ego. They know they are not their thoughts. They are capable to be in bliss. These enlightened masters who have genuinely realized God within themselves are in bliss without even manifesting anything, despite having the power to manifest anything. They are in the bliss. They are not obsessed to manifest this, that, and everything to make themselves feel worthy. Their self-worth is not identified with any manifestations. Can these megalomaniac coaches be blissful, be in bliss without manifesting anything? Can they? Many of them can't even live without the validation from their subscribers and followers. So spiritual warriors, please be careful of some of these immature, fake coaches, narcissistic manifestations, coaches who are misleading you. Okay? They don't even have half of the wisdom and power that true enlightened masters have, or true wise people have. You don't have to be enlightened, but at least wisdom, at least wise, am I right? Okay? So make sure that person has true wisdom. Many of these immature manifestation coaches are pseudo-intellectuals. They pretend to be very intelligent. They use complex vocabularies and words and bombastic words to make you think that they are very intellectual. However, if you look at it deeper, if you look at their words or messages deeper, if you really do deep inquiry, you will find out that their words have no true substance. Some of them might even associate it with science, some pseudoscience. So be careful. Do deep inquiry. If they're telling something about a scripture, find out from wise people. Are they telling the truth? If you want to listen to their affirmation, listen, especially if it's a positive affirmation. It is definitely beneficial for you, because affirmation has its own magic. But not to realize God, okay? To realize God, you have to go beyond the mind. But be careful, don't listen to the subliminals, because you don't know, because subliminals, when you listen to subliminals, you can't hear the words. So you don't know what words have they inserted in their subliminals to brainwash you, to mislead you. So be very careful. Don't blindly believe anyone. If the moment a coach says that only their technique is enough for everyone, for every issues, and if they downplay other healing techniques, be careful. Only narcissistic coaches do such things. Genuine coaches will never do such things. Genuine coaches truly care for you. They're truly wise. These fake manifestation coaches, not all, some of these fake manifestation coaches are not wise. They don't have true intelligence. They just copy genuine people and regurgitate genuine people's words. They don't even give you the message genuinely. They twist and turn those messages and give you the half-truths. Like this video, please don't forget to give me thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section what do you think about this issue, what do you think about this subject, what do you think about manifestation coaches. Please share it with others, because they need to know how some of these people deceive others. Thank you.